That should give us some sound. There we are. That should give us some sound. I guess you have to have an audio source configured. I didn't have one configured in the full face cam here, so yeah, good times. All right, so I did all that yapping and nobody heard me. All good. I'm gonna fly the Apache for now, unless somebody else has a better idea. Then maybe I can go do that. But in the meantime, we'll fly the Apache. Now, I'm gonna be flying in 2D, which is very weird. Normally fly in in VR. So this is going to be interesting. Okay, sound is on, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad it's working now. It's like I said, it's always something. All right, so let's see here. Let's get some stuff. I'm going heavy Hellfire. We'll start off at about 50% fuel. We gotta go Spectres.
Request refueling.
And just so y'all can see what
Request rearming.
Spectres using track IR. Yep, using track IR today. So the Spectres, this was my first unit on active duty. 101st Airborne Division. You can see the patch there in the refab. Here is the Spectre logo. And then come around here. It's hard to see because of the lighting. But that is the battalion patch for the 1st 101st Aviation Regiment. Expect no mercy. So, this is it. Back inside for now.
Rearming complete.
Alright, refueling's complete, rearming's complete. Now, I like to change my manual range here for the gun. Set that to 800. That's just a good range. It's not really based on anything scientific. It's based on experience. That seems to be what seems to be a good range for engaging soft targets. You know, using the gun, you're not going to be trying to, from the backseat anyway, you're not going to be trying to engage anything that far out. You know, you're basically looking at anything that's close in. So, alright, so weapons page is set. I got codes and channels set to Romeo. Alright, gun burst is 10, missiles. Okay, that's all set. Look at the TSD. Let's get this configured a little bit. Gotta kind of duck my head down here. Alright, let's show all this stuff. I like to see it all. And if I decide I don't want it later, I'll turn it off. Okay, we'll leave it up in the attack phase. I don't have a route programmed. Let's come over here, aircraft utility. I'm going to turn off the collective axis of the SAS. Do everything I can do to try to avoid getting SAS saturated messages. Alright, back here. Flight set. We can set our high bug, our low bug. Low bug, we'll set that to 20.
Altitude low. Altitude low.
High bug, we'll set that to 60. And we're going to try to keep it in between those numbers. Rail altimeters on. Aircraft utility. I think everything else looked okay. Let's go to the fuel page. Center rocks on. Boost pumps on. Yeah. All right. I think we're good here. We'll leave TSD up on this side. Bring the TADs up over here. Let's get control indicators on. Now, let's see what it is we're actually going to go do. So, starting off at Anderson Air Force Base. Moving down here to the International Airport. So, what do we got? Out of 235, 7 miles. I think we can do that. All right, parking brakes released. I'm gonna try to recenter my track hour. Give me 1 second. Why did that work? All right. Just recently started flying A64. Awesome. Gareth, awesome. Welcome. Troy, that's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Doing what I can. You know, this is complicated. I mean, spend what is the qualification course? So I think I was in the qualification course. There was the A model qual course, which was 3 months stretched into 6. Long story, but basically the entire fleet was grounded when I went through the A model course, so we got to sit on our butts for 3 months. And then the course itself was 3 months, and then back for the longboat course later on. That was a 6-week course that got extended out into 6 weeks. It took 3 months. Weather and maintenance. Don't go to Fort Rucker in January. It's you know, a lot of bad weather, and you know, not good for VFR flying. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and blast off. 235 for 7 miles. That's right. So let's see if I can, again, not in VR, let's see if I can hover this thing. I've gotten so used to flying in VR. It's okay. Symbology really helps. Looking outside really helps too. I gotta turn the symbology off and, whoops, there we go. Wow, that took a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot. They added that in the last patch. They added in a delay. So if you could actually see the monocle, you would see it moving out of the way, I guess. I don't know, I haven't tried it. But yeah, just looking outside. That's the best way to do it anyway. Alright, we'll turn it back on, because I like having the symbology. Alright, off we go. Don't want to hit that light pole. Go around it. Alright. 235. Go that direction, see if we can find some bad gas. Oh, we're way high. Let's get George up.
Hellfire's up.
Thousand Hellfire. Master arm. Get the CMOS going. Put it in bypass so I can manually dispense. If I can avoid hitting any trees here. I've noticed especially in the Marianas map, the trees, and they're no joke. Like in the Caucasus, you can sometimes fly through the tops of them and be okay. That is not the case in the Marianas map. You try to fly through the tops of them, you're going to hit them. What HOTAS do I use? So I have the Thrustmaster Warthog. I have the stick on a 200mm extension. Gives me a little bit more control over the finer movements, I guess. And then the throttles, I just kind of... The throttles, I set it and forget it because, you know, I've got them replicating the power levers. Collective, I actually have a Virpil collective that I'm using. And it works great. I would highly recommend, if you are primarily a helicopter guy, that you invest in a collective. Virpil makes a great one. I've got the TCS Rotor Plus base with the Hawk collective head, and it works awesome. Alrighty, let's see. I feel like we're really high. I mean, it's just, like I said, flying in VRs, what I've gotten used to, and it's hard to make those same judgments when you're flying in 2D versus VR, as far as like how high you are. I feel like I'm about to bang my wheels on the trees. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna come up just a little bit. A little cyclic climb here. Alright, let's try some hold modes here. Because I'm gonna look at the map. We've got a little ways to go. Got a 240 for 4 miles. And we're gonna pop up here and see if we can find this Cobra system. Oops.
Slave it. I'm deslaved. Laser on.
Oh, got a ZSU out there. Far, too far. 10K, greater than 10K. We'll keep moving that direction. Yeah, the collective, like I was saying earlier, it's well worth the investment if you're spending a lot of time flying helicopters. It's pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, just having that feel, being able to move it up and down. You go to Virpil's website and look at it. It's just It makes things feel so much better. All right, what do we got? We're still not in range. Oh, there we go. We're inside the 10K now. Let's see if there's anything else over here before I
Lasers off. Deslaving.
proceed inbound and get shellacked. ZSU. Oh, there's one closer. ZSU. One over there. Cobra.
Laser on.
Okay. Oh, geez. That's close. Alright. Let's go up the weapons page. Coming off the left side. Little left pedal.
Firing.
Get it? Oh. Come on, George. Killing me here. I guess I could do a better job of giving you a stable platform.
Engaging. Roger, engaging.
No? You want to shoot it? Moving.
Lasers off.
Come on, George.
Laser on.
Oh,
Roger,
we're
engaging.
getting way too close to that guy. Maybe we should come to a hover. Nobody's shooting at me yet.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Okay.
And slave. Deslaving. Blazing.
Where is it? We're here. It's a range. Oh, yeah. Well, within range. Coming off the left side.
Engaging.
I don't really want to get below ETL here.
Lasers off. Good effects on target.
Fighter jets. Hey, welcome. What VR headset? I've got a Reverb G2.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
I had an Oculus, and I did
Blazing.
not. I was constantly fiddling with it, trying to make it right, and it was just annoying. I could not get. Basically, I could not get the settings
Engaging.
tuned right, give me both decent frames and decent visual quality. So I honestly just gave up on the Oculus.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects. Slaving. Deslaving. Laser on.
That guy's way out there. We're gonna do a little bit of an orbit here. Yeah, the Oculus, I was trying everything I could find online as far as, optimizing it. And my system's pretty decent. I've got an i7 10700K
Lasers off.
processor. I've got a 3080 GPU. So, the fact that I could not get decent visuals, it was just really frustrating. So, I'd gotten the Oculus as a gift for Christmas. And I still have it because there's some other things you can do with it. You know, just use it standalone, and there's some cool games, and my kids enjoy it too. But the reverb was so much better. It's sweet spot's a lot smaller, but at the same time, the visuals are much clearer. I can drive it to a much better resolution. I can read the text in the cockpit, and I don't know, it works better. I can use it with OpenXR. In fact, I do. I use it OpenXR and Open Composite, so I don't need to use Steam VR to make it work, and it works great. Obviously there are better ones out there, but oh yeah, I also got it on sale too. They were doing a what was it? I guess you call it a military discount. It was veterans, first responders, active duty military. They were given a nice little discount, so took advantage of that.
Slaving. Deslaving. Blazing.
And yeah, I was able to get the G2 for $300. Oh man, they're on the move. Let's see if there's somebody else out here.
Now deslaved. Laser on. Engaging. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Is it?
And slaving. Laser on. Lasers off.
What? What do you mean lasers off? Did he go into defilade or something?
Slaving. Now deslaved.
And I don't see him at all.
Target stored.
What do you mean target stored?
Setting trajectory to low. Setting trajectory to high. Setting trajectory to direct. Blazing. Lasers off. Deslaving. Laser on.
What's he doing? Hiding behind a building? Alright, we'll slide this way. Ooh. Okay. 2D versus VR. A lot easier to do. And oh Jesus, over torquing the crap out of it. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll just go this way. Did not want to slide to the right. Always tweaking, can't seem to get it to perform. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. I was spending more time tweaking than I was actually flying, and it was just getting really frustrating.
Firing. Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Was it? It said 34% damaged.
And slave. Deslaving.
Yeah, I find that now I am, where is it? There it is. Oh, this would be perfect for rockets.
Blazing. Roger, engaging. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
It would be... Did I get all of them?
And slave. I'm deslaved. Blazing. Engaging. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Got a bunch of them.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. Laser off.
Tearing them
Engaging.
up.
Engaging. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
All right. How do you switch off FMC? If you go into the aircraft utility page, let's see if I can show you here. So you go to the main aircraft utility. I just have the collective axis turned off, and that kind of helps me avoid a lot of the SAS saturation tone. You can see my collective SAS indicator up in the top left right here. You can see that's pretty much staying centered, so it's helping me avoid getting that SAS saturation tone. It doesn't get rid of it completely. I can still get it especially if I try to engage altitude hold here. It still tries to work for some reason. Of course, you know, now that I talked about it, it's not going to do it. Oh, there it goes. Not really sure why it's doing it, because you can see this collective SAS sleeve isn't really doing anything. I don't know. Kind of odd. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to gauge some hold modes, trim it up. Let's look at the map real quick. Alright, so we got this Cobra down here. Go back and get him. Uh-oh, I have children knocking on my door. Hey, kiddo. What?
I can do those monkeys.
You can? That's awesome.
They're the ones that are like ones.
Awesome. Cool. I'll come out in a little bit, okay? What, kiddo? Oh, look over there. Look over on the desk over there. Yeah, I think Mommy had him. What's going on? Yeah, co-pilot. Alright, let's see.
Slaving.
Should be somewhere in here, maybe? Oh, I'm not quite there yet. Let's come up a little bit higher.
And slave. Deslaving.
Over here? Nope. Yes, kiddo. I don't know. You'll have to ask Mommy. She had him.
And slave. Deslaving.
There it
Laser on.
is. Can't see it. Alrighty. Let's do this real quick. I'll turn that off for just a minute. One of the kids are coming in and out. Yeah, I know. Oh, he's moving too. George can't hit moving targets.
I need.
Ooh, that guy.
Rotor RPM high. Engine 2 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out. Engine
Oh,
2
this
out.
isn't gonna be good.
Engine 2 out.
That's not good.
Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out.
Come on.
Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Rotor
Jesus.
RPM low. Engine 2
That
out.
was
Cleared
open.
Alpha.
Rotor RPM low. Engine 2 out.
All units.
Oh, did not make it.
Engine 2 out.
Got too slow.
Engine 2 out. Altitude low.
All right.
Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out.
Is it only?
Engine 2 out.
I'm gonna pause for a minute. I'll be back in just a few.
Engine 2
A new
out.
forward base has been established. Rearming available.
Engine 2 out. 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 Engine 2 out.
All right, so having a hard time with VR there. It didn't work so well. Or not VR, track IR. Couldn't get the crosshair on the target. Didn't hit him until it was too late. He'd already shot me up and couldn't do much about it. Got too slow. I lost an engine, got too slow, and could not get out of that situation. Too heavy. Probably could have punched off some missile racks, but oh well. Alrighty. Let's see. We'll just go with this loadout here. We've got 8 Hellfires, 38 rockets. Set those up to launch in pairs. Let's fix my show page again. Okay. Better. Alright, let's see. During my testing, SCAS yaw has changed better than previous patch. The attitude hold works perfectly fine, but altitude hold keeps going up and down. Yeah, there's something going on with the torque, and I don't know, the torque is changing too much with cyclic movement. It normally does, and I can't explain all of the aerodynamics, but the torque will fluctuate, especially with left pedal and with aft cyclic, but it should not do it as much as it does here in this aircraft. So hopefully that's something that gets fixed in a patch later on. But, you know, for now we'll live with it. Oh yeah, I gotta turn off the selective axis. Okay, that's good. Let's look at the map. We did clear base here. Now we have all this stuff down here. Okay. So, make our way in this over the water to 250. Is it a private server? No, it's not. It's open. It's not password protected. This is the Wolfpack. What is it? 6 point. No, it's one of the Wolfpack servers. Alright. 250. About 16 miles. We got a good way to go. Joining. Awesome. Yeah, it's Wolfpack. It's like 6 point. I want to say 6.3. Okay. Off we go. It's the brakes. We're just gonna come up to a hover again. Quick hover power check. 5 feet. 68-ish. Yeah, that works. Okay. We go. I don't know why I had such a hard time getting the crosshairs on the target there. It's, you know, track IR versus VR is what I'm going to blame it on, but who knows? Maybe that wasn't it. Maybe it's just that I wasn't very good. Alright, let's get the CMOS on. We got George, number 1. Don't want George shooting bursts of
Gun set to
20.
10.
Bursts of 10 should be sufficient.
Hellfire's
Let's
up.
go Hellfire. Let's go Master Switch Arm. CMOS is armed.
And slave. I'm deslaved.
What do you see, George? Nothing. Friendlies. Let's get down low and fly like an Apache pilot for a few minutes. This is more fun. Problem with trying to do engagements at this altitude is that the AI is much quicker to acquire and engage than any human is, so and I gotta rely on George. It's not very good. He can't hit moving targets. It's very frustrating.
Slaving.
Ooh,
Blazing.
found the ZSU. Alright, let's do a little cyclic climb here. Yes. I know. Did not like that. Still a little ways out. Alright, let's try out some of these hold modes here. Alright, so left for attitude, right for altitude, little right, little trim, and then little right pedal to center the ball. And she does alright. Yaw limit. That far off? We're still not in range.
Lasers off.
See if we can even see it. Oh,
And slave. Deslaving.
alright, and the SAS has had enough. Oh, let me get the control indicator up. SAS has had enough already.
Blazing.
Nope, still too far. Did that thing move? I feel like it jumped.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Now deslaved.
They must be actively moving around.
And slave. Deslaving. Blazing.
What?
Lasers off. Deslaving. Slaving.
Really
Now
weird.
deslaved.
He's got to be like moving around. Yeah. George is lost.
Blazing.
George is going to get me shot down. You watch.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Laser on.
Okay. That's better. We're within 10k. Let's kill all the hold nodes and let's go after him. He's out here at the tip of this little peninsula. Yeah, he's moving around. If I try to get in close enough to be able to get him with a gun or something like that, he's just gonna wreck me.
Roger, engaging.
Yeah, I didn't think so. He won't pull the trigger because he can't see him.
Lasers off. Now deslaved.
Cyclic climb again? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Sass.
Slaving. Deslaving. Laser on. Engaging.
Okay, he sees him. Okay, he is moving around. We hit him. We hit a moving target, George.
Lasers off.
Got him.
Good effects on target.
All right.
And
About
slaved.
time.
Now deslaved.
He wasn't moving very fast though, so.
Laser on.
Ooh, there.
Engaging.
What are we shooting at?
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
Oh, okay.
Now deslaved. Blazing. Roger, engaging.
I can't even see anybody on the screen there. What are they, like in boats or something?
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Clean things up and load back in. How about that? There we go. All right. We're back on. Had to chase the kids out and close the door. It's like when I'm in here on a normal afternoon, they get home from school, they leave me alone. Nobody ever comes in here. They don't care. Dad's whatever dad's doing dad things. And then today I decide I'm going to stream. And of course, oh, let's go see what dad's doing. Go in there and mess around in the office and do all that kind of stuff. Which, whatever. It's fine. I don't mind. It's funny how it works. It looks like that server crashed. Okay. Well, let's find us a different server. Does a tail rotor keep pulling to the right while you are in a taxi on the ground? So short answer is yes. If you add in power to taxi, you start pulling into power. As soon as you unlock that tail wheel, your nose is going to want to turn to the right. That's because of torque. So you definitely have to add in left pedal to taxi. But not very much, since the patch last week, it doesn't take anywhere near as much left pedal to just do normal things as it did before. Join OIR. Do that. Whiskey Bravo. For a couple minutes anyway. Got a few minutes. Oh, geez. I gotta remember the password. The Whiskey Bravo password. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look that up. Ooh, I don't want to fly that anyway. It's the middle of the night. Okay. Let's find something else. I don't want to do Syria. I don't really know anything about these servers. That's a training server. Dynamic PvE. It's all jets. No Apaches in there. All right, well, let's go look at this one. Oh boy. They all need passwords. And I don't have Discord. All right, well, I'm not meeting with success. So I think we're gonna call it a day. I gotta do some things anyway, but hey, if you joined in, thank you. I appreciate you dropping by to watch. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, whatever the case may be, drop a like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is, or wherever you're watching, and it does help both channels. I do appreciate it, and I will try to be on again, if not later today, then tomorrow for sure. All right, thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Peace.